Hey guys, John here from Sonic Drive Studio. I hope you're all doing well and welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to check out a guitar amp sim plugin by ML Sound Lab that was based on a somewhat controversial amplifier, and of course I'm talking about the EVH Iconic. And the ML Sound Lab Amped Icon plugin aims to recreate the sound of that amplifier. But why was that amplifier so controversial before and right after it was released, on the internet at least? Well, it's not too long ago, so I'm sure you guys all remember, but this amplifier was designed by the great James Brown, and he originally designed the PV5150, the old original 5150. So he's basically a sort of legend in the industry, so he can make some great amps. But the Iconic is also very affordable, and it only has 2 preamp tubes, I believe, so that's not a lot of tubes, so the amp is sort of solid state. So people were a little bit skeptic about the amplifier, and when it just came out, it got some pretty negative reactions on the internet, but now that it's been out for a while, I think people are quite positive about it in general, actually. And some recent clips that I heard sounded really good, so it seems to be a great amplifier. And the Amped Icon plugin aims to recreate 4 modes that this amplifier has to offer. So we've got a clean mode, an overdrive mode, which is sort of your rock crunch mode, a high gain mode, and a burn mode. And the latter is just the high gain mode with the burn function on, which is basically a built-in gain boost that the amplifier has. And yeah, this amplifier and this plugin is great for metal and high gain stuff and for extended range guitars and all that good stuff. But the clean channel and the overdrive channel actually make this plugin very versatile. And just as with all the other ML Sound Lab amped plugins, you get a bunch of pedals, a tuner, and a cabinet section with a bunch of cabinets and mics and all that good stuff. And this plugin has 2 cabs to choose from. You've got the Mega cabinet, which is based on a Mesa Boogie 4x12 oversized rectifier cabinet. And you've also got the EVH cab there, which also works really well together with this amplifier, obviously. And of course, you can choose a bunch of mics and change the positions and stuff, so that's a really nice touch. So this plugin is easy to use and kind of straightforward when it comes to the interface, but at the same time, it's also quite versatile. And that's something that ML Sound Lab really likes to do. They make their plugins easy to use, but at the same time, you can get a wide range of tones out of them. And one thing that I really like about this amplifier and the plugin as well is that there is a presence and a resonance control for fine-tuning that low end and that top end as well. So that's cool. Now let's go ahead and take a listen to how this amplifier sounds, and let's start with some high gain rock riffs with my ESP LTD Phoenix Arctic Metal with the EMG pickup in it. I'm not really using any pedals for this tone, so it's the pure high gain mode on the amplifier. No boost, just a little bit of noise gate. Just so you guys can hear how the pure amplifier sounds, basically. And for these tones, I'm using the EVH cabinet with the 57 and the 421 mics. Okay, let's go ahead and check it out right now. Alright, that sounded really good. I honestly think that this is one of the best plugins that ML Sound Lab has done so far. I think it's really good and it sounds great. I just really like the character basically. It's nice and tight, but at the same time it's not thin sounding. Sometimes an amplifier can get too tight, where the bottom end gets a little bit too thin. but the bottom end here is still organic and fat while also being tight, so that's great. And of course you can make the sound more focused, ferocious and tight by just enabling the boost pedal, which we will do in a minute of course. So as I touched on earlier in the video, there's also a burn mode on this amplifier, and as I said, that's the high gain mode with the burn function enabled, so with the boost for extra gain. And since EVH amps are known for working well with extended range guitars, let's try this function with an 8-string guitar, the ESP LTD SC-608B, the Stephen Carpenter model with the Fishman Fluence pickups in it, with the active voicings on those pickups, on the bridge pickup. And then we're going to also enable the boost pedal to add some more tightness and more focus to the tone. Of course, also along with a little bit of noise gate going on. Let's go ahead and check it out right now. Awesome, that sounded great. So that is proof that this plugin works really well with extended range guitars. It's just great for 7, baritone and 8 strings. Nice, crunchy and tight, and with plenty of definition. For these tones I used the Mesa cabinet, so the Mega Cab, and this time I used a 57 mic along with a 121 mic. Now I want to check out some clean tones with a bunch of effects, so a very wet clean tone basically. And for this tone I'm going to use the clean mode of course, but I'm also going to enable the compressor pedal, the chorus, the delay and also the reverb. Just so you guys can hear how the effects and all the pedals sound in this plugin. And for these tones I'm going to use my ESP LTD Phoenix Deluxe 1000, the red one with the Fishman Fluence modern pickups in it, on the neck pickup. That's a great sounding guitar for clean tones, especially on that pickup, on the active voicing. Okay, let's check it out. Alright, that sounded great. So those stomp boxes are really nice. I really like how the chorus sounds and the ambient effects, and the compressor is great too, and also very easy to use and with a simple interface. So the effects along with the tuner and the amplifier modes and all that good stuff like the MIDI control functionality make for a very versatile plugin. So as I said before, easy to use and simple, but at the same time very versatile, which is great. I would definitely recommend at least checking out the free demo on the ML Sound Lab website. So go over to their website to check it out for free and let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are. That's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and that you found it useful. If you enjoyed it, please consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons down below, as that really helps the channel out. I'd usually appreciate that. And you can also follow Sonic Drive Studio on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Cheers!